From a basic watch that just tells time and costs a few dozen bucks, to mechanical marvels studded with 1,282 baguette-cut diamonds, clocking in at a cool $5 million. But hold up, that's not even the priciest one out there. So, here are some billionaire-level watches that I'm just gonna explain randomly. Let's dive in and check out how these mega-rich folks manage their time, shall we? It's gonna be wild. Let's kick things off with a major plot twist. Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft and one of the richest dudes on the planet, his wrist game? It looks like he just hopped out of the pool with a $70 Casio Duro. Yep, it's 200 meters water resistant and just, tells the time. That's it. Honestly though, to me, Casio is seriously the watch of the gods. Next up is Mark Zuckerberg, the guy who recently looks like he got a serious fashion upgrade to version 2.0. Zuck sports a Patek Philippe 5236P, which runs about $140,000. It's got that super clean, minimalist look on the outside, but inside, it's peak mechanical engineering. A flawless piece of machinery. Kind of like Meta's own algorithms, I guess. Aside from that, my dream man also owns a Grubel Forsey HM1, a masterpiece valued at nearly $900,000. It's super exclusive. They only crank out 3 of those bad boys a year. Warren Buffett. When you bring up this billionaire, you probably picture an investment genius with a net worth hovering around $130 billion. Buffett wears a yellow gold Rolex Day-Date, which costs somewhere north of $20,000. This watch isn't super rare or flashy, but it perfectly aligns with his life philosophy. Traditional, classy, and built to last forever. His gold Rolex is seriously like a true time machine. You look at it and you think, whoa, I might have just traveled back to 1990. Larry Ellison. If you're thinking billionaires only care about cash and tech, well, you might need to check yourself, especially when you look at Ellison's wrist game. He's not just a CEO, a yacht fanatic, a martial arts buff, and an airplane guy. He's also a watch collector with seriously impeccable taste. He owns a collection of Richard Mille RM005s. Each of which is basically the cost of a decent downtown condo. We're talking about $200,000 a piece. And he didn't stop there. Ellison also scooped up a set of Panerai watches, a brand famous for that super rugged, commando-style design inspired by Italian special forces. To talk about billionaires, I absolutely cannot skip over Elon Musk, the richest dude on the planet with a net worth hovering around $500 billion. Holy smokes. But if you come to Elon looking for the luxury of gold or blinding diamonds, you're probably going to be disappointed because his wrist speaks to a very American paradox. I don't show off, but if I do, I'm showing off with rocket materials. He sports a combo of a Richard Mille RM029 and a Tag Heuer, a pairing that's worth about $250,000, and it looks exactly like a spare part that just fell off a Falcon 9. Every time Elon checks the time, I'm not sure if he's looking at his meeting schedule or calculating a rocket's landing trajectory anymore. Either way, Elon's watch probably has more tech in it than your actual laptop. Now, let's move on to another tech billionaire, a well-known tastemaker. Jeff Bezos isn't messing around with regular watches. Nope. He goes straight for the Richard Mille RM2705. A timepiece so light, it weighs just 19 grams. That's lighter than your iPhone without a case. What's more, it's a limited edition version with only a few dozen pieces in existence. And the price tag? A casual $2.4 million. It's totally that, oh, that's just pocket change kind of vibe. Maybe Jeff picked this one because he was worried a heavy watch might throw off a Blue Origin rocket's trajectory? I mean, I guess he needs something microsecond accurate that also won't hurt his wrist while he's signing a contract to buy an entire company first thing in the morning. Now, let's switch gears and jump into a different world entirely. Don't be fooled. Not every billionaire is into that humble look. I'm talking about the entertainment mogul crowd. Rihanna, entrepreneur, singer, fashion icon, and her wrist? It shines brighter than the actual sun. She owns a Jacob & Company Brilliant Flying Tourbillon. Just the name sounds luxurious, right? This watch is encrusted with over 30 carats of baguette diamonds. The price comes in at around $700,000. For Rihanna, a watch is art, a personal statement, and maybe a little dangerous if you stand too close to her in the sunlight. Seriously, put on some shades. All right, if Rihanna is the sunshine, then Jay-Z is the laser beam, cutting straight through your wallet. First up is his Richard Mille RM5601 Green Sapphire, where the case and the tourbillon movement are totally milled from solid green sapphire. This watch runs a cool $3 million. But that's not the biggest number. He also owns the Hublot Big Bang Full Diamond, studded with 1,282 baguette-cut diamonds, incredibly exclusive, and valued at around $5 million. Dude, can I please just have one of those diamonds? Oh well, I actually don't think this watch is really for telling time, and you'd have a tough time keeping up with him if you're not rich enough. Okay, my phone has a clock anyway, so that's a win. And now, let's talk about the undisputed king, Bernard Arnault of LVMH, the mogul behind a whole slew of luxury brands, and the man who owns an entire watch brand portfolio. He owns what I call the ultimate one-of-a-kind piece, the Patek Nautilus 5740 in the unique Tiffany Blue edition. This watch is a true one-of-one in the entire world, and it set a record auction price of around $6.5 million. It's a statement of power and a symbol of ultimate exclusivity. And now, let's move on to Anant Ambani, the son of Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani. This guy rocks a Patek Grandmaster Chime 6300G, reportedly valued at about $9 million. If you think $9 million is excessive, well, yeah. But for Anant, this is his way of proving, my dad is the richest man in Asia level flexing. Just picture this. You're checking messages on your phone, while his other wrist is literally glowing with a $9 million timepiece. This is the peak of being ultra-rich that only a select few in the world will ever get. But hey, your health is important too, buddy. Don't forget the gym. Moving on from billionaires to sports superstars, let's talk about LeBron James, who has an estimated net worth of about $1.2 billion. He wears the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chrono LeBron James Edition, an official collaboration between him and AP. It features a rose gold case, titanium details, and gray ceramic pushers, priced at over $70,000. That's what I call a custom timepiece. And then we have Cristiano Ronaldo. His Frank Mueller Cintre Curvex tourbillon is completely decked out in diamonds, from the case to the bracelet. It's valued at $1.5 million. Talk about shining on and off the field. Meanwhile, Messi owns the Jacob & Co. Epic X chronograph Messi, an exclusive collaboration featuring his actual signature and jersey number 10 right on the dial, with prices ranging from $30,000 to $150,000, depending on the materials. Messi doesn't just dominate on the pitch, even his watches get their own signature edition. He truly is the GOAT in my book. All right, I think we'll wrap up this list right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Nerdy channel to explore more secret stories behind the lives of the ultra-rich. See you next time.